Yo guys, welcome to Atrapo BFC. Today the topic is we'll talk about the top two contenders of the Ballon d'Or this season. Yeah, in the previous video we have talked about the top five contenders for the Ballon d'Or this season. Today we'll talk about the top two. They are Raphinha and Ousmane Dembele. We'll talk about them because they are the most deserved. But you have to compare them because only one can get this Ballon d'Or. So we'll talk about the stats, contribution, achievements, trophies. So and I'm saying that it's not from the ranking, but I think this they are the top two contenders for the Ballon d'Or this season. So let's check it out. So firstly, we'll talk about Ousmane Dembele. He has scored 34 goals this season, which is so impressive this season, and he have 15 assists this season. So if we uh, say about his contribution or calculate it, he have 49 goals contribution this season. This is so impressive right now in this modern football. 49 goals contribution is it's so impressive. It's so impressive. But if I say about Raphinha's goals contribution, he have 38 goals. Means he have scored 38 goals this season. And how many assists he had? Do you know that? 26 assists. So if we calculate it, we have 64 goals contribution. This is so impressive because in modern football, you know that 64 goals contribution, it's so impressive. So just if I compare them in the goals contribution, Ousmane Dembele have 49 goals contribution and Raphinha have 64 goals contribution this season. So Raphinha in goal contribution, goals plus assists, Raphinha is better this season. Raphinha was better this season. So then, if I talk about the Champions League season this season, uh, firstly, if I talk about Ousmane Dembele, he have 8 goals this season. He have 8 Champions League goals this season in the whole Champions League. But if I talk about Raphinha, he have 13 flipping goals in this Champions League in 24-25 season or 24-25 Champions League. So 5 goals difference between them. So like Ousmane Dembele, most people saying that Dembele should win this Ballon d'Or, but in the Champions League, Raphinha has more goals than Ousmane Dembele. So you can say Raphinha have surpassed a great season than Ousmane Dembele. So if I say about the assists in Champions League this season, Ousmane Dembele has 4 assists. 4 assists this use in this UCL. But if I say about Raphinha, he have 9 assists in this Champions League. 9. He have scored 13 goals and 9 assists in this UCL. So you know how mad that is. He have scored 13 goals in Champions League and assisted like 9 times. So if I say about his G plus A or goals contribution in the Champions League, like 22 goals plus assists or 22 goals contribution in this Champions League, when Dembele only have 12 goals contribution in the Champions League this season. So in this particular subject, Raphinha is also more better than Ousmane Dembele. So if I say about next thing, the chance creation is so much needed in the modern football, because when you will make the chances for your team, you will win the team for sure in every matches, in every game. So if I say about Dembele, he have created 95 chances this whole season. In this whole season, he have created 95 chances, when Raphinha, he didn't even play the Champions League final this season, but he have created 117 chances. This is so flipping impressive. You can't deny with this. You can't deny with this simply. And here also, Raphinha is better than Ousmane Dembele. If I say about dribbling, Ousmane Dembele have 74 dribbling this season. I'm talking about successful dribblings. In successful dribbling, Raphinha is also better because Ousmane Dembele had 74 successful dribble in his whole season. But if you come to Raphinha, he have 102 successful dribble this season in the whole season. So you know the difference between 74 and 102. So in this perspective, Raphinha is also better. So if I say about his about the rating, Ousmane Dembele have rating of 7.84 on average throughout the season. But if I say about Raphinha, he have a rating of 8.31 average rating throughout the whole season. Just simply impressive. You simply can't deny with this. So in this perspective, Raphinha is also better. But the main crazy thing is, I'm not talking about trophies. I will say about the trophies later. But what just I said, in this perspective, still Raphinha in the sixth. Raphinha, he is sixth in the official Ballon d'Or ranking. Raphinha is in sixth position, but in Ballon d'Or ranking, Dembele is first. Dembele is first. I don't know. Raphinha is better in almost every perspective than Ousmane Dembele. Still, Dembele is in the top one in the Ballon d'Or ranking. How is that possible? And when in almost every perspective, Raphinha is better than Ousmane Dembele, and he is in sixth position in the official Ballon d'Or ranking. Like this is so crazy. This is just like some biggest plot twist. But what can I say? So if I talk about the trophies this season, Ousmane Dembele have won the Champions League. I don't know, for winning this Champions League. I think he's in the first position of the in the Ballon d'Or ranking. Like what can I say? If the Ballon official in the official ranking, Dembele is in first position. So just let me continue. Dembele has won the Champions League. He have won Liga 1 and won the French Super Cup and won the treble this season. And if I say about Raphinha, he have won the La Liga, won the Super Copa with Barcelona, and won the Copa del Rey, and just won the domestic treble with FC Barcelona this season. So just the difference in these trophies, Dembele has won the very important treble, the main treble, and Raphinha won the domestic treble. That's the difference in the trophies. So I think Raphinha deserves this most. If you ask me who should win this Ballon d'Or, I'll say Raphinha over Ousmane Dembele, over Pedri, over Lamine Yamal, over Mohamed Salah, over Vitinha, over Nuno Mendes. Whatever you say, I will keep Raphinha in the first position to win the Ballon d'Or this season. So you can tell me that I'm Barcelona fan, but I'm just talking the fact. You simply can't deny with this because I talked about the stats. their achievements, their contribution, their trophies. That's it, what you can say. And in all perspective, in in almost every perspective, Raphinha is better than Ousmane Dembele. Raphinha is simply better than Ousmane Dembele in almost every perspective. So that was my opinion. If you want to share your opinion too, you can do it in the comment box. You can write in the comment box. If you like the video, click the like button. You can share this with your friends. That's the thing. Thanks for watching.